Be natural.
Earl and Oneka McClellan.
Get something on your teeth. Yeah.
We're keeping that in.
Yeah.
We're keeping that
Love
in.
it.
Kick it off right
Are
here.
your hands clean?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's the greatest
Yes,
introduction.
they are clean. I was
Great.
worshiping.
You guys are ready.
They were in the presence.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Are your hands clean?
Clean heart.
I like that.
Clean hands.
Before you touch my teeth, I'm gonna need you to sanitize. your
Yeah,
hands.
yeah.
I'm not gonna have a baby. Be like, can I touch your baby?
You're like,
gonna need a Purex first.
Exactly. Yep. Get it clean.
Though
Wear a
we
mask.
love those moms that like doing that.
Yes,
That's
yes.
right. That's right.
Yes.
You know, whatever you like to do.
Post-pandemic, we're all just.
Fun fact
Yeah.
about clean hands. The way that came from is so right now my eyelashes are in transition.
Okay.
So they're in transition. They're
We
very
get- we get it.
sporadic and
We
they have
get
a
it.
mind of their own right now. Very first world. But during the pandemic, when I couldn't get my eyelashes done because I was born with no eyelashes. And
This is a real story.
It's
Listen,
a real story.
she
Listen.
has eyelashes.
No,
They're
but
just
it's
really
not
thin.
enough to like open my eyes the way that I would want them to open. But
Right.
all eyes are beautiful, opened or closed.
Right,
Yep.
right.
So all that to say, during the pandemic, Earl learned how to apply my lashes.
Oh, he
so
did
he
not.
is like
That's
a
true.
lash
Wow.
artist. But
true.
it was
I won't call me a
A
lash
lardist.
Lardist, yeah, but he got really good at it. But then sometimes when we're in a hurry, it got kind of stressful because I'm always running behind, and then he's trying to get the glue just right. So then I went back to getting my lashes done, but my lash lady wasn't available before I came, so I have 5
So,
lashes.
but your last gentleman was.
Yeah, so I almost stuck them
Wow.
on, but then I didn't want.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's retired right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where clean hands came from.
Okay.
Because sometimes
She would always say, "Did you wash your hands
because
before?"
he likes turkey bacon in the morning.
Okay.
And
Like
so
Michael Scott. Do
Yeah.
you sleep with the George Foreman grill next to the bed?
right next to the bed.
Right
So,
next-
but who wants turkey bacon hands?
So I
applying
wake up, I
lashes?
put some bacon
Yes.
on,
So
go
he
back
would
to sleep.
apply my lashes, and then it was like turkey hands. And so,
Wow.
She's like, "Your hands smell like turkey bacon."
But the best part of the story would be like, and I'm deathly allergic to turkey. And so then my eyes were
eyes are swollen.
puffing.
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's where
It's like Hitch, you got
clean.
stung by a bee.
Oh my
So that's why
god.
our hands
Wow.
clean.
Yes.
That's how it was birthed.
You're like,
Yes.
this
So much
smells so
amazingness.
much like breakfast as you
Yeah,
touch,
that. And
as
it's
you
like
touch
all
my
in your
eyes.
face, like turkey
Because I don't
bacon
eat
hands.
turkey bacon with a fork.
No,
No, you eat it with your
Yeah.
fingers.
no.
Of course.
Well, I don't eat turkey bacon at all.
You
What?
don't.
No,
Do you,
I
are
just-
you like the real?
Elk
full,
bacon.
full blown. Do they make elk
I don't know.
bacon?
I just
No,
thought I'm
seems
in
like they're
Montana. I
It's
thought.
funny. It's funny of all
Moose
the
bacon.
animals that there are two that lend themselves to bacon, and
It's true.
it's the turkey and the pig.
And the
They
pig.
have
Yeah.
so little in common.
There's not
In every-
chicken bacon.
In every
No,
other
you
way,
don't
they
need
have
a
so
chicken
little in
bacon.
common.
Yeah.
There's
like
like
chicken bacon
impossible
with
bacon, probably.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
not
I
doing
bet
that.
you.
I'm not
You're
doing
not
that.
going,
No.
not going down that
Like-
dark road.
No
Been
way.
there, will not return.
Will not return. Though we love all vegans or whatever.
Yeah,
What is
or whatever,
that?
That's
whatever
right,
the
that's
case
right.
may be.
Yes.
vegan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you a 9? Do you know? Have
He's
you?
a 3.
Oh
You're
wow, Jenny
three.
just
And
took
you're-
it. Jenny just took it to their.
Okay,
to the whole
Yes.
and
next
you're an
level.
8, right?
I'm an 8, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I was just like, I feel like because you're such an
So
includer.
together you're an 11.
Yes.
Oh.
Even
That's how it
like
works.
even as you preach, I felt like you were just like aware of everyone and like including or like saying
He
like,
very much so,
Yes.
and that's how he
I
like
love
frames
that.
his life too. He's the same way.
love it.
Interesting. Well,
Okay.
one thing that's interesting about that, and you're now helping.
You're like healing his heart right now.
Mommy.
Wow, that was good, Jenny. Thank you so much.
good
Wasn't
try.
ready for
Wow.
that. Exactly.
Wow. Okay. No. I took the StrengthsFinders test one time,
Yeah.
and harmony was
Oh,
one
yeah.
of my top 5.
Okay.
So I do love things coming together
Yeah.
and things working right. So that's
Yeah.
one of the reasons I don't have a problem confronting, is because it's like, not because I don't have a problem confronting, but it's if everything is going crazy, I'm like, this doesn't really work for me.
Right.
So we got to sit down. Let's talk about this.
Wow.
I know it's uncomfortable, but we got to get to that place of harmony.
Yes. Oh, I
So-
love that.
So thank you for that.
Oh, that's amazing.
So turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon. Turkey fingers.
You
Are
guys,
your
are
hands
you
clean?
are you big breakfast people?
Ish. So
Oneka has oatmeal
yeah, with almond butter and honey.
Okay.
So healthy.
pretty much every morning.
Almost every morning. Yeah.
Yes.
And
Or a
he's-
smoothie.
Or a smoothie.
Oatmeal,
Yeah.
almond butter, honey.
Yeah,
And do you
it's
make
so
it like
nice.
from scratch? Is like
No,
is
just-
it
No,
overnight
instant.
overnight
Just
oats?
instant.
She'll
but
do
it's
that.
Like,
She'll do some overnight
I'll
oats.
do some overnight oats with a little chia seeds in a second. But this one is just like you can get these
Little packet.
prepackaged, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's the kind with nothing in it. So then you can make it what you want.
Have you done those Irish oats?
No.
They're like
talk to
really
me.
intense.
Wait, are you talking about steel cutos?
Yeah.
Yes.
Steel
I
cut.
think they're from Ireland. I think
Are
the
they?
brand that we bought was from Ireland.
Yeah,
but
I think so.
I had a really hard time with it.
It's
I didn't
kind
let
of
them
a lot.
soak enough.
It's kind of a
Yeah.
lot to chew
Yeah.
too. I've
Yeah.
had them
Yeah,
now
they're
that I remember.
unique.
It's a commitment.
And it's kind
You
of
have to be
pellety.
It
You're
is,
like,
yeah.
Am I eating deer feed? You know?
You have to be really committed. It's not like a smooth transition. It's more of like
Buckshot.
a bigger chew.
Totally.
Yeah.
You feel like you want to eat it like this?
Yeah.
What is happening? I don't know what's
Lick
happening right
it.
now.
Just a little bit.
Sorry, those of you on the podcast. We're licking our hands.
Uncomfortable eye contact.
Yeah, just awkward.
Okay.
What do you eat
and
for breakfast?
What's your breakfast?
Breakfast is going to be
Turkey
bacon for sure.
Is it microwavable, or are you doing that in the
No,
skillet?
no.
Yeah.
We're doing it in the oven.
Oven.
Oh, oven.
Because then you can multitask.
You can
and
go
you don't have to wait
get
for
some other
it.
things done. Yeah, throw it
Yeah.
on for 15 minutes. Eggs, egg whites,
Avocado.
avocado,
Salsa.
Ezekiel bread, something like
Kind
that.
of clean.
That's
He's
healthy.
pretty clean.
It's the most biblical of all the breads.
It is,
Yeah.
hands down.
Yeah.
It's like not Matthew or like Mark. It's just Ezekiel.
It's like Ezekiel.
It's got a Z and a K in it.
It's like
very hard.
holy. Yeah.
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 Have you ever had Isaiah bread? No, there's not any.
He's made up.
That sounds like it'd be great.
Isaiah
It'd be
bread.
amazing.
Yeah, breakfast is interesting. I'm in
y'all
a
eat
intermittent
breakfast?
fasting mode right now.
Oh,
so
you
I'm
are?
kind of not
yeah.
doing. Do you ever tried that?
I tried it. It didn't work for me. I feel like it just added more than subtracted. And so,
Interesting.
yeah.
Like your body kind of decided, you know what?
For me personally,
not gonna
like I
eat.
know
I'm gonna
people
hold
that
on
have
to
had
this.
like success stories, and I'm like, I want that story.
Yeah.
But then it reversed for me,
Yeah.
so it wasn't a
Have you
thing.
tried it?
I don't think I really went all in.
What-
He's dabbled.
Like
dabbled.
Like how do
Like
you
not
d-
eating
how do
till
you dabble?
1.
Yeah, like,
and
okay, I'm not
eating
going to eat
after
till
7.
1. Yeah, then I'll get done at 7. And then, but I don't know if I was eating too much between 1 and 7. I did no study.
Yeah.
I did no study.
We tried everything.
I just was like, okay, I heard Levi's doing this.
Yeah.
Let me try it.
Right.
And I ate Doritos, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Even on a Sunday, I would
Yeah.
save it from Saturday, eat it on Sunday.
It's like this is cold and gross.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Levi's doing it.
Yeah.
Do you love it? Is it working? You like that?
I
flow?
like the mental side of things. I like
So you're like clearer, or what do you mean?
focused. They call
okay.
it that hunter-gatherer mindset. Like when you're hungry, your brain starts to go like, I need to find
Sleeper
berries.
hunger.
I need to
Yeah.
find
Okay.
roots. You know,
Yep.
so like, and obviously you have no blood going to your stomach to digest.
Yeah.
So you know you're very switched on.
Well, obviously.
If you
Honestly, I did
combine,
not even, I didn't, my brain did not go there.
well, when you're
I
digesting,
know,
a
that
lot
makes
of
sense.
blood goes down to your gut
Makes sense.
to churn and
interesting.
stuff like that.
I got a
And
lot of
so
blood in my gut. Let
That's
me
why
tell
you
you
kind of
right
get that
now.
sleepy feeling sometimes after you
Yes,
eat.
you
Yep.
get lethargic.
Yeah, but when you're not eating, your stomach kind of shrinks down. You're not wasting any energy on that, so you
Interesting.
stay in that focused mode.
So you're efficient.
really, really like bang, 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 bang. I feel like cognitively
Interesting.
you're kind of strong.
Interesting.
And if you combine
Interesting.
that with like a bulletproof coffee or something like
Oh,
with
yeah.
MCT oil in there,
Oh, okay.
you're giving your brain some fats to eat that doesn't break your fasted state. I like it. I always get about 30 minutes of nausea every day, somewhere 9 o'clock to 10:30, where I'm like, I want food.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, but once you push that past that, I am like, if I'm gonna write a chapter or write a sermon or do meetings back to back, I feel very switched on.
Interesting.
I
Okay.
think so. I think that's like a 3 on not eating, because I feel like for most people that's hanger. Like you get hangry,
Yeah.
but for you it's
You
like
learn
you
to get through. I
get
mean, I've been
focused.
off and on doing it for a couple of years.
Yeah.
So you definitely get used to the hanger part. I don't get
Yeah.
that a lot. Plus, I'm trying not to eat a ton of like normal carbs when I'm normally
Yeah, okay.
eating.
Right.
And that stuff, when you're off and on carbs, is when you get those crashes. you know?
Right.
Oh,
Sugar and
honestly,
carbs.
you're helping me a whole bunch because I was doing it all
Well, you don't
wrong.
need a lot of
Earl's
help.
taking notes.
You are ripped.
No,
and so
I
you
am
obviously
not.
don't need it.
No,
Yeah, so.
no, I've got plenty of back fat. Tell him, honey.
Like the most specific admission
No,
ever.
yeah.
It is right there. It's on my back.
It's just,
I'll
I
show
got
you
fat.
right
It's
now.
like I got back fat.
Back fat.
Don't we
exactly.
all? Yeah, love handles. It's tough, man.
Oh man,
Those-
it's real.
yeah.
And once I got into my 30s, just kidding. I'm like 4,400 years old now.
Yeah, but what's the most embarrassing thing you've ever bought to like help lose weight?
Ooh, I don't know. That's a
Oh,
good
that's
question.
a good one.
wow.
A Thigh Master?
Okay.
No.
No, just kidding. I
I'll
never
tell
had one
you.
of
I mean,
those.
I bought off Instagram those shocking stickers. You put them on, and then like it shocks, and I'm.
Stop it.
No,
Does
no.
it work?
It's horrible.
I don't think so. She didn't like it at all. It was like one's for the glutes. Jenny put those on. I put the ones on my abs.
That is the best.
Jenny, can you put these on for me?
No,
I mean nothing.
she
by
grabbed
it.
them. She grabbed them.
No way.
Olivia did too.
Tonight, put
And
some.
we were all sitting there
glute
shocked.
Put
shockers
your
on me.
stickers on.
She was like, "You turned mine up higher than I did." I was like, we were all like getting shocked. It was very
No.
terrible.
It was
That's called
horrible.
twerking.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
That is amazing.
I don't think it worked. No.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
No, we did try we tried to go vegan on vacation, which
Why did we do that?
Wow.
because we were watching it. We love to watch like movies on vacation.
Yes.
It's random, but we just do.
Yep.
And we were watching a documentary, and it convinced us that we needed to be vegan.
Of
and
course
like,
it
shout
did.
out vegans.
Was
we
it
love you.
Meat
We love
Eater?
your
What'd you watch?
discipline.
Some one of them. I don't care.
Fork over or knife.
It was
Yeah,
one
it
of
may have
those.
been-
knife
yeah,
or
it may
something
have
like
been
that.
So then
that
we're
one
like-
changed.
Like in the
Yeah.
airplane on the headrest.
Yes.
That's it. I'm never eating meat
Yeah,
again.
so
I'm
then
done.
we
I'm
literally
done.
the rest of our vacation
No, I don't want
we
that
were
ham
like,
and
we need
cheese
to see
sandwich.
the vegan menu.
And you judged people, didn't you?
Oh, totally.
Why wouldn't
I'm
you?
like, don't
It's like
you
you've
know
been a
those-
vegan for 10 minutes,
Yeah,
and I'm already
exactly.
arrogant about it.
Yeah, we were like
No,
officials.
we don't eat meat.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
you have to act insulted.
Yes.
Exactly. Like
Wait.
this menu is not
You
for
don't-
us.
what?
Clearly.
Why are you asking?
Yeah.
me?
Exactly. But it was
Quinoa
a bad
over
idea.
here.
That literally, that's what we had. Like
Steel
quinoa
oat
bowl.
pellets from Ireland.
But also, we got migraines, and it didn't work for
Oh,
us. And so then
yeah.
it took us out of that vacation state of mind.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
So then we put back. We
What
put
a
back
time
protein.
to try a
I
vacation.
know. I don't know
That's
what
so
we're
I don't know
great.
why we did
Did
that.
the
I
kids
love
go
it.
with you on that journey?
No, that was just the two
No,
of us.
that was just the two of us.
Yeah,
Did
and
he
they
sit there
get mad
watching
when
you
I
with the
do all
turkey
healthy-
leg?
That's right.
They don't appreciate when I.
No. Our oldest calls all the time. He's, I don't know, at basketball practice or something. He's like, hey, Dad, what did Mom make for dinner? And I'm like, now it doesn't matter, son, because you're always going to go to Chick-fil-A anyway.
He does not appreciate.
He does not appreciate. Oneka's a fantastic chef. I mean, you are very, very
I
good
need
in
to
the
learn
kitchen.
your ways.
I
mean,
dabble.
no, you're very, very
And
good.
what are you?
but
What's
it's
your
healthy.
what's your meal of choice if you're gonna
Well,
make something?
lately I'm in a bowl phase. You know how you can just like make a ton of things with bowls.
Yeah.
So I'm like in a quinoa bowl phase where we
Ooh.
like grill vegetables and then mix it with the quinoa and chicken or
these
salmon.
sweet potato,
these little sweet potato
cubes.
cubes. And this fun little drizzle dressing on top.
Ooh, I
Oh,
love
that's
it.
good.
And roasted chickpeas. I'm in a roasted chickpea phase.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's been very,
That's
very
what they
good.
make hummus out of, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yep.
but our son, our teenage son, does not appreciate.
He won't eat it.
at
No,
all. No, and
no.
it's so funny because all my friends that have like little kids, like they take pride in, you know, as you should, in the healthy things. They're like, you know what, I'm gonna grow this, I'm gonna puree this.
Yes.
Like toddler, get ready. But then I'm like, you save all that now because when they're a teenager, they're not gonna they're not gonna
Totally.
appreciate.
So you're
it.
younger too. Do they eat what you make? Or
They do for the
They
most
do for
part,
the most
but
part.
then my oldest influences
Yeah,
him. So,
yeah.
yeah.
He
I'm
takes
like
him to the
trying
dark
and
side.
then he'll take them to Chick-fil-A
Oh,
because he
he
drives,
will.
right?
Yes,
Drives.
he does.
Yes.
Yeah,
Girl.
it's crazy.
You guys.
It's a
He's
whole
got a
nother world.
beater car, so it's awesome.
So how did that work for you guys? Like, with him getting a car, and
Yeah.
did he pay for
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Yeah,
How did
yeah.
that work?
We did the whole. You have to save up your money, pay for half
Yeah.
of the car up to a certain point. You know,
Yeah.
it's like $5,000 or something like that.
Yep. He's like,
And-
Dad, I'm halfway to a Maserati. So
That's
get ready.
It's like we're not doing that.
Yeah.
So that was the
It's
goal.
like those are like the one moments in life when you hope your kids don't having saving abilities.
I
Exactly.
know, yep.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
here's a cool story. We're totally taking a little bit of a shift, but we were in the middle of what we called our heaven.
We'll
to
get back
earth
to turkey
offering.
bacon.
Okay,
in a
We're gonna-
minute.
yes,
we're gonna
turkey
go-
bacon,
we're going
hands on
back.
your hands clean. That's where it all started.
So we're in the middle of our heaven to earth time. This is like the December time frame, and he's saving up for his car because January is his birthday. So we're like, hey Parker, what are you gonna do with heaven to earth? He goes, man, I don't want to pray about it because I feel like God's gonna ask me to give all my money. So yeah, I appreciate that. So we ask him one day. He comes home from work. He's working at Chick-fil-A at the time, and he says, I got my number. And he tells us the number. I probably shouldn't. Should I share it here?
I don't remember the number. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It was significant. It was hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Okay.
And when you're like 16,
Yeah.
working at
You know-
Chick-fil-A, it's a
Sacrifice.
big deal.
Yeah.
And you really want a car bad.
Bad.
Like he
He
wanted
stood a
car
lot of
bad.
time over peanut oil.
He
to
Exactly.
do
did.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and I have access to his account, so I know what's in his account. And then he shares this number, and I'm like, okay, son, just do what God is asking you to do. Whatever he's put on your heart, just take that step. Little did he know, we had actually already gone and got his car. Okay, we already had it. And I knew where he's probably going to land, and we went a little bit further, for him. So he does it. He takes a step, see it go out of his account, and now he's still got another 8 weeks or so, 6 weeks until, the reveal happens. But then we decided to give it to him early on Christmas. Put
Yeah.
it in his stocking. Put the
keys in his stocking,
key in
yeah.
his stocking.
You
He's like,
guys.
wait, what? Are you
He
serious?
was freaking out.
Because he
was
thinks he
freaking
doesn't
out.
have enough money.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
make-
yeah.
Exactly.
It was super special.
It was an awesome moment. We were so happy to be a part of it. And but now he's driving that car around. It needs some work on it. We're taking it to the shop here soon.
Starting to make sounds.
real.
He's making some
It's real.
sounds,
It's a
but
real
it's
But
good
we
for
want
him.
him to feel it.
Yeah, you
Yes.
know, I
Yeah.
want him to have a car that's like, okay, Lord, please let this thing turn on. You know, you need that to build your faith a little bit. And so that's what we did.
Seems like a
with the
raccoon's
car.
trying to escape from the engine.
Yes,
Yeah,
Is that,
that.
is that a problem? Yeah.
No, it's not a problem. That's
Yeah,
the way
it's
it's supposed
perfect.
to be.
It's-
Fred Flintstone, put your feet on the ground.
That's
just
what
get going.
Toyota wanted
And
to sound
probably
like son.
more for your son. I mean, I could see us wanting that for Lennox.
Yeah, I hear you.
Maybe
Yeah.
more. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I see that, like wanting them
For
to
sure.
like
It's true.
And
Kinda
to
figure it
appreciate
out,
and
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and get a
Yeah.
work ethic. Yeah, that was important to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really important. I mean, we are so thankful for our kids, as you know, all of us are.
Yeah.
But we don't want them to be entitled and
Yeah.
lazy and all those things. But at the same time, you want to make sure you're giving them the things that you
Well,
couldn't
and you
give
want a
them.
safe car, you know. and
Exactly.
You do.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
It's like
yes,
you
yes.
want if they get into a accident,
Exactly.
but they'll win. You
They'll
know,
win.
that's
Yes,
ideal.
exactly.
Ideal.
That's right.
Yes.
But then you
Yeah.
got, I mean, for you guys, Dallas, I mean, those freeway overpasses
I
are
know,
crazy.
it's
Here
real.
it's ice and deer and,
Oh,
elk
man.
you're thinking about.
in
And
the winters.
Yeah.
Scary.
it's a whole different thing driving in
Yeah,
snow.
we have no elk.
Yeah.
No elk, but lots of freeways.
Lots of
lots of
freeways.
freeways,
Yep.
yeah.
And now he's driving on the freeways.
It's crazy.
Yep. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
You know that, right?
You know
I
that.
know.
She's like, actually, I'm watching him on Life
That's
360
right.
Exactly.
right
Yeah.
now.
It's
Which
been
is
a
a
game
great
changer.
app.
Yeah.
But what's funny is when we first got it, Earl was like bringing it up too much.
Yeah.
In front of our son. So I'm like, no, keep it cool. Like act like we don't look at it.
Yeah.
Just so we can like monitor.
So now
Right.
I'm trying to figure out what do teenagers do to get around Life
Yeah.
360 because there's got to be something
Oh,
that
sure.
they do.
Some hacks.
Well, you think about like when we were kids, is like your parents would page you. You'd
Yep.
have to pull over and find a payphone.
Payphone, yeah.
Literally, it was like,
Exactly.
Mom, my dad paged me. And it's like,
Yep.
he had no idea where I was.
That's right.
I had no ability to contact him, and now it's just so different.
It is
But
so
I use
different.
it the opposite. I'm like, Olivia, will you please open up my 360 and look at my phone and make sure I'm not texting while driving? It's like I like that reciprocal
that's
accountability
That's
because it tells
awesome.
you if you
Oh, it totally
use
does,
your
yeah.
phone, if you
Yes.
Breaking
hard
to-
braking,
yeah, that's right.
sudden
Yeah.
accelerations, and like I'm like, your record is a lot better than mine. So like, actually,
Yeah.
I need you to like
That's
intervene
awesome.
here.
Oh, that's
yeah.
good.
Yeah, poor Olivia. So she hasn't gotten her license yet, but
Okay.
she's like, she has her permit. But
She's
the other
15,
day,
16?
she's
16.
16. But the other day, I was not picking her up. Someone else was coming to get her, but she thought I was picking her up from school.
Yeah.
And so she called me and she's like, Mom, I see that you're still at church.
I love it that she's like tracked to
I'm
you.
like, sweetie,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to tell you. Someone else is grabbing you today. They're on their way.
Yes.
But like,
Like,
she
I
has
see
like,
on my 360.
Like, she's got
I
eyes on
know,
you.
yeah.
I did the
See
math.
where you
You're not
are.
going to make it.
You're not gonna
Yeah.
make it.
Yeah. That is
Oh, man.
hilarious.
Yeah. So speaking of Dallas, so yeah, you guys have been 12 years in Dallas.
We have been living. Yeah, we probably moved there 2011 is when
Yeah.
we moved there. We started the church in 2012.
Why Dallas?
Well, great question. That was not our initial choice when we knew we were supposed to launch a church, and I had this dream. And I was
You were in
supposed to-
Austin.
We were in Austin.
Yeah.
Yep. Loved Austin. We had a great life there. We were doing great, feeling great, great friends, great relationships. Our oldest at the time was in the school that we wanted him to be
Yep.
in. I mean, we were really
Living
enjoying
the
life.
dream.
wow.
And then had that dream that we're supposed to, go and start a church. And so we really looked everywhere. We wondered about Philly, Portland, London. We were willing to go anywhere.
Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon. Yeah. So we're just willing to go anywhere. We actually wanted to be at a place.
That is a big range.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
said
yeah.
Philly. You said Portland. And what was the
Yes.
third
London.
London.
Yeah.
London, England.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
we
Yeah.
wanted a really unchurched city.
Sure.
So, and then we ended up in Dallas. So
There's no churches in Dallas that I
they're
can think
not
of.
on
it
every
Yeah.
was
corner,
like
no.
I
It's
don't
the
know.
buckle of the Bible Belt.
Yeah,
It is. So after kind of visiting and walking and praying and looking around for, a year, we
Yeah.
ended up in Dallas, in this particular part of Dallas, in East Dallas, on Knox Henderson, at a place called Sushi Axiom, and just felt like God put a jacket on me and was like, hey, this is where you're supposed to be. And so that's how we ended up there. And then initially we were like, Dallas? Wait,
Like all the legends are there.
Why would
Like,
we
why
go
would
to-
we get called to there?
why would
Yeah.
we go to Dallas? I mean, right now you and I can go down we can
Sure.
list out, 500 million, it feels like, wonderful
Yes,
churches.
Totally.
but that's what we felt we were called.
Yeah.
So we just
And
went
yet
there.
millions and millions of people. I mean, how many people live in Dallas?
6.5 million
If
people.
every church was filled tomorrow, it would probably still wouldn't exist.
Exactly. It's the
totally.
truth. And then now that we're there, we realize the part that we're supposed to play, the
Exactly.
role that we're supposed to have, in the community and partnering with all these other great churches. Obviously, we're standing on their shoulders.
For sure.
So thankful. One of the things that we were really adamant about when we first got started is if anybody visited our church from another church, you'd be like, hey, we're so glad you're here. What church you go to? Oh, we love that church. Stay there. Oh, keep on building with that place. It's
That's
going to
awesome.
make it great.
Yeah.
So maybe we're a little too aggressive on that in the beginning, but we just really wanted to be
I
very,
feel
very...
like we're still that way.
We're still that way. We're trying to
Yeah.
be very honoring of other churches
the
and people
community.
staying planted because we're there to reach people who aren't in church, people who are lost, people who don't know which way to go, people who may be de-churched. And it's been beautiful to see the family that God has put together. It's been great.
Yeah, and that's a big step of faith though, because you just parachute in, didn't know people,
Didn't
right?
know.
No one. Like
No.
literally, like invited the girl at the T-Mobile store,
Mm-hmm.
invited the dentist, and just like scrappy,
Yep.
super scrappy. Yeah.
She's still with us.
She's still at our church, like
April.
to this day.
Oh my
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys
Yeah.
have like a sending organization you partnered with to start the church?
So we were part of a church called Shoreline in Austin. And so they launched us, which was such a gift, but we didn't go with people. We just went with our family. So they like prayed over us as a church, and like blessed us out.
Yep.
But we
a
just,
beautiful way.
but in a
Yep.
beautiful way.
Yep.
But we just jumped because Earl felt like I'm supposed to just jump because he's a very loyal person, but in the best way possible. And he was concerned that if he didn't just fully jump, that he would always be thinking, am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? Am I going to like wreck the car?
Kind of like you driving your dad's car or your mom's car, right? It's like, it's not yours. So you drive it you won't go 80. You probably
Right.
just go 65.
Yeah.
And he felt like for this particular season that he was supposed to floor it. And so we literally just jumped. And at times I was like, we are so dumb. Why are we doing this? Because it was so
Totally.
painful, still is certain days,
Yes.
and so hard. And we had such comfort. We had like the life.
Oh, yeah.
And to just leave all of that, to go from thousands of volunteers to just us.
Yeah, some people are like, oh man, that's such a bad experience. And I recognize, church hurt is real. People have
it's
been
really
wounded
real.
and
Yeah.
hurt, and that's very real.
But it's not our story.
That's
Yeah.
not
We-
our story.
yeah.
You know, we were not under leaders that were like, holding us back and holding us down and being, hurtful or harmful. That was not our story. It was a very healthy place. We learned so many great things
For
from our
sure.
pastors
But
and
we
from the
decided
community.
too, though, to leave that city and to be 4 hours away because we also recognized the influence that those pastors had gave us. Like we were
Had
on their
given us, yeah.
platform. How do you say it?
You had given.
given us. I can't talk today.
That's okay.
But had us on their platform and just trusted us with all the things. So it was important for us to go far away.
Yep.
Because we didn't want to stand on their influence in that same city.
Because some people will come up to you and they'll be like, hey, I love it when you preach.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, when you preach, it's so good. If you ever started a church and they're trying to give you a compliment, but it's
in a weird way.
It's a
Yeah.
weird way. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'd always say
It's almost like Absalom and David, really.
Exactly.
Exactly. So you got to go, you know what? I love it here. This is honestly, I'm not going anywhere. Pastor Rob or whoever your pastor is, you're listening to this is how you do it. They're the best. I'm so thankful for them. I love being here. And then when we left and we're sent out, man, again, we didn't go with a bunch of people, but I do feel.
And we also said to our pastors, this is a dream that we have in our hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Poke holes in it. If you don't think we should do it, we won't do it. If you don't think we should go, we won't go.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we will
So
only do this
honoring.
with your blessing.
Yeah.
And so we actually handed them our whole vision and let them hold on to it because we trusted them. And we waited over 2 years.
It wasn't announced.
It wasn't announced
for like
for
a year and a half.
Yeah.
Which was very difficult. Okay, I don't want to paint a picture like, oh, we were just sitting back and it was easy. I mean, we had this thing burning in our hearts,
Right.
And it was not best for the church at that time to announce because we were very, prominent in the church, and our face is up there, and people know us.
There's going to be a momentum shift when that happens.
Yes.
So you guys
Exactly.
being conscious of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yes.
think it's just an art. I think what you're describing is honor. What you're describing is foundations. Paul said, "I would not build on another man's foundation."
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And whether it's a marriage or a church or
Or
a
a
job or
business.
business, the foundation you build on is going to be the foundation you're on in the storms.
That's right.
that come.
Exactly.
That's right.
And you
Exactly.
think about like building a relationship on infidelity or
Right,
dishonesty.
That's right.
Right.
How are they not going to trust you?
Exactly.
And I
Exactly.
think I'll never forget. Pastor Robert Morris, who's also in
Mhm.
Dallas.
Dallas. Yep.
Amazing.
moderately successful church. We'll
Yeah,
pray
just
for him.
He's doing all right.
Just casual.
He calls me up one day and says, hey, we were offered to take over a church in Jackson, Wyoming. We were asked to take it over. The pastor wants to retire. They don't have a successor. They asked if I would step in and make it a video campus for us. He said, but I know you're pastoring in Jackson Hole, and I will not take it if you don't give me your blessing.
Wow.
And I just thought, here's
Yeah.
a guy who's been doing what he's doing
That's right.
for much longer, father in the faith. I've preached in his church many
An
times,
OG.
respect and
Yep.
honor him.
He's amazing.
And for him to defer in that way,
Exactly.
to me, that
That's
kind
a
of
lost art.
spirit,
Yeah.
you know, even like for me, I had that conviction. If someone applies to our church who works at another church,
Yeah.
I always call that pastor up first.
That's
Yeah, we're the
exactly
same
right.
way.
And I
Yeah.
just
The same
think
way.
it's just,
Yeah.
That's right.
I think that goes a long way to
Yeah.
think about when you're leaving, not just the excitement of your new thing,
Yeah.
but how is my departure going to affect that
Impact
thing?
Exactly.
others.
And
That's
to be
right.
aware, even like you said, the timing.
Yep.
When is it going to happen?
Yeah.
Are they coming into an initiative, going out of it? I just think those little things, they really are big muscles on the inside
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
that down the road you're going to need.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
God met us, I believe, because of that honor.
Yeah.
I mean, we met.
It wasn't honor wasn't a strategy, you know, it was really
a
something,
spirit,
yeah,
yeah.
something
It's
we
who
held
you
on
are.
to. Yeah, trying
and
to.
God has like allowed us to like get to run alongside of some of the greatest people on the planet. And I feel like God just smiled on the way that we launched
Yes.
and has just blessed us.
Yeah, yeah. So we really fight for that with the team. Really.
And where did that come from? Who taught you that?
He had lunch with a mentor, and during that lunch, he said, "Over honor."
Over honor.
Yeah,
Yep.
over honor. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, a guy actually in Austin, Mac Richard is his name.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know
we
Pastor
love
Mac.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love them
Yes.
so
And
much.
Julie, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
So sat with him.
He's got a very distinct voice.
He does.
The way he talks is unmistakable.
unmistakable,
Yeah.
like you.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yours is great. We
Yep,
love your
he said,
voice.
"Over honor."
But he said that over honor, and it just stuck with us. We were like, okay, we're gonna over honor, and we've been trying to do it honestly in our marriage,
Yeah.
with each other. Try to do it with our kids. Try to do it not just with people who are authorities in our life, but everybody we meet. How can we extend just so much honor, so much worth, so much value,
And it's so biblical, isn't it? What was it? Outdo one another in honor.
yeah, that's right. That's
In
good.
the New
I
Testament
think so.
somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Outdo one another. So literally outdo.
that's
Like
right.
and I think if you're seeking that makes your life bigger.
It
you know,
does.
as opposed
It
to
does.
like
It
I
really
need to take, I
does.
need to keep.
It does.
Exactly, yeah.
You can get in a mindset that, oh, they are going to keep something from me. But the reality is, your life is in God's hands.
Yeah.
He's the one, we believe he's sovereign. He's in control. And yes, people can throw monkey wrenches into the plans to totally get that. But God has the final word every
Yeah.
single time.
Yes.
So you can't go wrong with the honor. Again,
Yeah.
we're not talking about be abused and stay in some, crazy place. That's not what we're
No,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
here.
There's extremes of anything you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we're not talking about that, but if we can learn to really like lock in and go, you know what? I might want to do this, but what does honor call me to do
honor
in
look
this
like in
moment?
this situation?
How do I treat this person like Jesus? How do I treat this person like they're worth the cross? How do I treat this person like they're an authority in my life?
Yeah.
How do I do that? And when you do, I just don't think we can really get messed up.
No.
Honor. I think God has a way of going, hey, I'll take care of it. They try to steal that from you. They can't even steal it.
Yeah.
I actually just stored it away.
Come
Don't worry. That thing's
on.
coming back to you.
And it's funny how the way, even when you're in situations where you are under, I'm not talking about abusive authority,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
just chafing authority,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that God can use that for good. I think about David and Saul.
Totally agree.
Saul was terrible,
Terrible.
tried to literally throw spears at David.
Yep.
Yep.
And yet
Yeah.
David, what did he do? He ducked and never threw the spear back.
He never did.
And even when he had the chance to take some shots at Saul in the cave,
Yep.
he said, I will not lay my hand on God's
That's right.
anointed.
Yep.
He,
And it looked like God set it up for him.
yeah.
It looked like, oh, you happen to be hiding in the cave where he's now coming to relieve himself.
Yeah.
And we're here in the corner. He does not know we're in the corner. It looks as if God, matter of fact, the guy said that, who he's with. Looks like the Lord delivered him into your hands.
Yep.
So it can look like, oh, this is
God,
God.
yeah.
Except God never wants you to kill the king.
Yeah.
Yeah. Major key.
So I don't care if it looks like God.
What a test.
You don't get to kill the king.
Yeah.
So, like to your point, I'm gonna take off this little piece of his garment, but I even feel bad about doing that.
Yeah.
But King, look, I could have hurt you.
Yeah.
I won't.
I'm not doing it though. I'm not gonna put my mouth on you. It doesn't do me any good to try to tear you down, to make myself look good. I'm just not going to do that. We'll let God fight those battles for us,
Come
right?
It's amazing how you develop into who you're supposed to be when, in a good way, you
Exactly.
lean
Agree.
into
Yeah.
sometimes people that you were under, I mean, I think about some of my first jobs in ministry. I had some very overbearing,
Yeah.
you know, we joked about Michael Scott a moment
Yes.
ago, but some leaders over me who were very much like a cartoon character of a bad boss.
I hear you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yet I feel like the Holy Spirit really quickened me to see like this was more about me than them, even if they were treating me a little bit like Cinderella.
Totally
Yeah.
agree.
And I'm thankful now, you know, the
Yeah.
other side of it in a different space that God trusted me with those trials.
Yeah.
You know, so I really love that about you guys.
Yeah.
It exudes from the way you lead and love, and you don't just want people to honor you.
No.
You
Oh,
honor
no.
everybody.
That's what
you
we're
know,
trying to
and I
do.
think
Exactly.
that's powerful and life changing.
Yeah. Well, and I just thank you guys for how you exemplify that and how you lead
you're
in that
kind to say
way.
that.
Because I mean, I have personally received that from you, but also just how you've truly lived out over honor. And just when we visited you at your church, like you're that way with the people in your church, with your staff, with friends like us, and you meeting some of our staff and our people in our church. Like it just is beautiful, and it inspires me. And I just imagine that is those who are listening right now, that you're inspiring people to live that kind of big life, because we're not meant to try to like handle it and
That's right.
be controlling over it, but to really live with our lives open and hands open, and God, I want to bless, and God, I want
That's so
to do what you
encouraging to
call
hear.
us to do. So
Thank
thank
you.
you.
And how many years are we at marriage now?
25 years.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Wow.
25.
So
So
fast.
I'm like,
Shoot.
yep.
We forget.
A
Like,
quarter
I
of a
literally forget.
century.
Yes. We're like those people. You
We're
know those
like-
people? And you're like, you've been married that long?
What?
You're old.
How are
Like,
you
it
married
just sounds
25
So you
like-
guys were
years.
married at the age of 7.
Yes.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yes.
Oneka looks so good. They say black don't crack, and it's true with Oneka. She looks so good.
both
best.
do.
You guys both have extraordinary skin.
Yeah,
You're kind of say
seriously.
that. Oneka definitely does.
What do you do for your skin? You guys have a real regimen?
He has a regimen. He has a routine.
Well, I just started something because I felt like I've never done anything but, I don't know, a bar of soap, from Walmart or something like that. Nothing against Walmart or
Ivory
bars of
Spring.
soap. Yeah, that's right.
Nothing against bars of soap.
Exactly.
If
I
you-
feel like
If
everything
you are a
is-
bar of soap,
like,
we don't want
literally-
you to feel
No,
offended.
If you're a bar of soap
literally,
listening
in
to
this
this right
season,
now.
I feel like everything.
There's
I'm
this
like,
9 wing coming out.
Yeah.
She doesn't
But
No.
yeah, I don't think
No.
I do. But I have some. What is that? Jack Black stuff?
Yeah,
I bought some
yeah.
Jack Black stuff. I don't know if it's working.
Is it Panama Jack?
No,
Panama
no,
Jack?
no.
it's called Black
Jack
That's
Black?
sunscreen.
Jack Black.
Panama Jack is sunscreen.
Panama Jack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's some Jack is it?
I know it's blue. It's
I've
blue.
seen
it.
So I
Yeah,
do it.
you
Then
had
I've
it
got like
before.
this serum. There's a serum. I have a serum that I'm supposed to pat. I let it go.
Yeah.
Because skincare
I
is
pat on my
like
face.
a
Yeah.
thing.
It's a
I think in your
Do you
30s
have
you
a
start to
baby
realize, oh
refrigerator?
crap,
Like,
No,
I didn't do it
but I
for
need
You're
20
supposed
years.
Yeah,
to.
I
You're
don't
supposed to
know.
have a baby
I don't know.
refrigerator.
I need
You're
to
supposed to
get
have a baby
one.
refrigerator with all your skincare
A
stuff.
What?
baby refrigerator.
It's
Yeah.
like a little small one. You're supposed to store all
I think
your
that's what we
skin.
got for Clover, thinking because you wanted to
She
have
wanted to have
LaCroix
LaCroix in
bed.
her bedroom,
I
so
love
she
that.
has.
Yep.
She
But
But
wanted
I
a
think
tiny
it's
baby
I think
refrigerator.
it's a cosmetic.
Yeah, you're supposed to have like
Oh, really?
It's a whole thing. It's like a whole new
Yeah,
world.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just throw it on. I put some lotion, on my face.
Do you wear a daily sunscreen?
I do not.
That's
well,
what
you
you
know
should
what? Well,
do.
actually, my lotion has a
Yeah.
sunscreen. It's
Built-in.
SPF 50.
There was this study
Built
where
in.
people, okay, so 5-year study, and they said to one group, I want you, anytime it's sunny, to put some sunscreen on. But you're going to put a 45 on, SPF 45.
Okay.
Okay.
Anytime it's sunny. If you
Okay.
feel like, put it on.
Okay.
Then they took a second half of the people and they said, doesn't matter if it's sunny, if it's rainy, if it's blackout. If you're never
Okay.
going outside,
Yeah.
you're going to put on a 15 every morning.
Okay.
And then 5 years later, they showed before and after pictures. You can tell the mileage on the people who only use the felt need
Really?
sunscreen. Because
Really?
the point of the story is you get more sun than you think, even on a cloudy day. So you'd be better off doing a little every
Just
day
lather
than
it
doing
up.
a lot when you think you need it,
Interesting.
which will preach on a lot of levels.
A lot of levels.
Yeah.
But when I heard that, I saw that study, I saw the
Wow.
before and after photos, like shocking. This person looks like beef jerky from just 5 years.
Turkey bacon face.
Looks
Turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon face.
Turkey bacon.
Your elk bacon face looking like
Your
you
elk bacon. Get your beef jerkies.
You,
You
need
got
them in a
run
refrigerator
over.
stack.
Well, it was shocking. The photos, Google it. You can
Wow,
find the study,
okay.
the before and after. You're like, oh, dang, there's a big difference. Like, when you see
knew?
the photos of the presidents coming out of the
No.
Oh, yeah. It's
Oh,
like all of a
gosh,
sudden the
it's
hair's
like-
It's like
gray.
the
and
life's been
It's
sucked
like
out
sucked
of them.
out of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wish that job on my worst enemy.
No way.
But then, so that made me just go every day just a little bit. every day's a
So
little
I
bit.
think it was 2017.
So
when
we saw that
when
study. We
realized
started
that
going
need
hard
to
on
take
daily
care of ourselves.
sunscreen.
That's why you
Yeah.
guys look
Under
good.
eye cream, whatever
Okay,
else it
yeah.
is. Yeah. So
I need some of the under eye cream.
Same.
I feel like I feel like that's where
I don't
things
see
are
any
off.
bags, by the
Really?
way.
Okay, I need some of that.
Yeah.
You
So
look good, babe.
Well, thank you very much.
and
That's what I was
what
fishing
do you guys
for.
do to work out? You guys, I know you have a home gym, right? You have a little
Yes.
garage gym.
Got a little garage gym. Onika got it for me during the
Yeah,
pandemic.
yeah.
And
Well, that's amazing you were able to get it.
It's like mounted.
'Cause
on-
didn't it all
we
We
go-
hustled it
it.
early on.
Yeah, we hustled
Facebook
it on
Market.
Facebook
Yeah.
Market.
Oh, you went that
Facebook
route.
Market. So many things. You can get like
Because everything got
back.
backed up 12 months.
Exactly.
Yep, that's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
So Onika got me one. It's in the garage right
Yep, bolted to
now.
the
Did you have
wall.
to go pick it up?
I had help because
Okay.
there's just so much of it.
Yeah, and installing
It
it.
was
on-
a
Exactly.
Onika is notorious for getting me gifts that I don't want.
Because I love
Okay.
giving gifts. It goes back to his childhood trauma, where for real, he just like he didn't have a lot of gifts growing up.
and now he's crying again.
And so exactly. So because of that stage that was set, he just doesn't appreciate gifts like the way that I would
don't.
want him to.
Oh, yeah.
So it's very anticlimactic when I give him anything. He just like opens it and it's just
So
like
now I'm
works
trying-
so
I'm
hard.
so
to make-
I
excited.
tried to be like, oh my gosh,
I'm so
thank you, honey.
excited.
This is the
It's
best
like robotic. He's
sweatshirt
like, thank you so
I've
much
ever
for my
seen.
gift.
It's hard, like in your head, when you're trying to be effusive about a gift you don't like,
Yeah.
to be like, you shouldn't have.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
it's
Really?
like
No, you
when
shouldn't
someone
have.
calls and wakes you up and you're like, they would go, did I wake you? And you go,
You're
no,
like,
no,
oh,
no.
It's like,
Yeah,
no, I
yeah.
can hear that in your voice.
You try and do your like most awake hello.
Voice, yeah.
Hello. But you
exactly.
overdo it.
Exactly.
Hello.
So yeah. But
I
this
love
particular-
it.
That's him every holiday, all the things. I get so excited, and you would think after 25 years of
I know.
marriage,
I don't know why
that
she
I'd
keeps
learn,
setting herself
but I'm
up.
still like, here you go.
It's because she
But
loves
you
getting
liked the
gifts.
home gym.
But
When I got the home
that
gym,
to
I'm
say
like,
I did good.
what? This
He
is
uses it
a
all the time.
gift.
You saw the biceps.
Oh no!
Oh, I did.
No. I don't use that nearly as much as I need to, but I'm going to.
You do, babe. You do.
And
he
what
It's a
do
great
lifts,
stress
like,
reliever.
Do
really
you
heavy
come up
weights.
with your own workouts, or does someone text you? I know people like who have friends who text them every
We've
day
tried
at
it all.
gym
We
thing.
have people that text us.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
tried like an online trainer.
Yeah.
We
Online
we have Peloton.
trainer.
Yeah.
How'd that work?
It worked out pretty well.
It worked out good.
Yeah.
So what? You
Yeah.
just set the iPad in the corner, corner,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
and they're just sitting there watching you eating
Yes.
food.
She's
Yep.
like drinking a smoothie, telling us what to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
and so it's live.
It's
Yeah,
live.
it's live,
She's
yeah.
in her gym. She actually owns a gym. It's like 45 minutes from us.
Yeah.
So we set it up.
Because there's services now that you can do that.
It's awesome, and it
Yep.
was not that expensive at
What
all.
was it,
Like,
Outlaw
sounds,
Fitness?
Yeah, it
And is
sounds
she
Shout
like
out to
fancy.
Outlaw
critiquing your
Fitness.
form? Like, no.
Yeah, she was watching. Yeah, it
hold
sounds
it,
fancy,
yep, go a little bit
but it
lower.
was like not at all. Like it was like very affordable.
And you guys will do that workout together.
we did.
Yes.
But I'm a starter.
But it started with Onika, and then they let me jump in for free because they said if the spouse is with you, you're more likely to do it.
So yeah, so I started, but I did not finish well.
You did great.
But your training for a half marathon is inspiring me that I gotta get it together.
No,
So,
you
but
got
all
it
that to
together.
say, we've tried all the things, but I have not mastered one thing yet.
Okay. Well, we do enjoy it. Like she went to the gym, into the garage with me the other night. We did a workout together. It's so much
It
fun.
is something that we do together, like
Yeah.
consistently throughout our marriage, but it's not like 5 days a week.
Yeah.
No, it's like
I don't have
2,
the
3 days a
biceps to
week.
show for it.
And are
Yeah.
you in there alone sometimes too?
Oh yeah, most times. Yeah.
Or my son now, our oldest
youngest son,
son,
they
and
work
then
out
my
together.
middle son Grayson. He'll come in there with me too, which is a blast. Elle, our daughter, loves being. She's like, we're working out
brings her hula
because she
hoops
likes to
in.
go in there and just run
She's a
around
little hula hoops and a little
outside.
scooter. Yeah.
And then, but it was a great tool with guys in the church too. Can bring them over. Let's work out, and do some things. So it's been fun.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But I don't look like I work out like Onika thinks that I do, but
You
I'm
do.
going to.
He thinks that I want him to look like Michael B. Jordan.
Okay, let's bring
so-
it. I'm glad you brought it up, honey. Okay, I didn't say his name. Notice who said his name.
Listen.
Okay.
B.
Okay.
B. Jordan. Michael
Listen,
B. Jordan.
Onika loves her some Michael B.
No.
Jordan.
Hey,
Listen.
look, I think we all do.
Okay,
Okay.
well,
T'Challa. What is his name? T'Challa.
Listen,
Yeah.
yes.
No,
but-
it's not T'Challa.
No, it's not
no.
Jojo.
It's what was his name?
passed.
Killmonger.
Yeah,
He's the
Killmonger.
bad guy.
He's
Killmonger.
passed. Yep. Rest in peace.
Hey,
But-
Chadwick, what
Chadwick,
an incredible
Boseman,
man.
yeah,
Oh,
awesome.
But
Amazing.
Killmonger was.
But
Yes,
Onika wants to watch Black Panther every night. Okay, every date night. Any Creed 1, Creed 2. She's
Stop
like,
it.
why is there not a Creed 3?
Yeah.
There needs to be a Creed 4.
Yeah.
She wants
Listen,
her some Michael
I'm
B.
gonna
Jordan.
defend
He was
myself.
in the Rocky though, wasn't he?
He was in
Yes,
Rocky.
that's
Yeah,
Creed.
That's
Creed.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Creed.
wasn't there another one though? He was in. Wasn't there a sequel to Rocky?
No, that's it.
That is Creed.
It's
That's
Creed.
Creed.
Okay.
Because he's Apollo Creed's son.
Apollo,
Yes.
who is
Who fought
Rocky's
Rocky.
friend.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
Star Spangled Shorts.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I'm living in America. That's from Rocky IV. When he lost to Ivan Drago. You know.
Do it. She was very excited about
Yeah.
it.
So listen, there
it.
is this moment, and I'm not the best on Instagram at all, but I do have a highlight of this where I discovered that Oneka is following Michael B. Jordan.
Okay.
Of course I am.
I don't know how I discovered this. I don't know how I ended up even on his page. But I'm on his page, and it
She
tells
had commented.
it tells you
Emoji,
people who are
emoji,
following,
yeah.
and I look and I see Oneka McClellan.
Oh, jeez.
So I start to scroll through the pictures.
Sure.
Okay. I mean, the guy is ripped.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, mercilessly.
I'm gonna give my
And
defense.
Oneka is following this man, liking pictures
I'm not
of
liking
Michael
photos.
B. Jordan half naked.
Oh, well.
So listen.
There we
here's
go.
the deal. So he teases me and saying, "You want me to look like Michael B. Jordan? I love you for you."
I want me to look like Michael B.
But
Jordan.
listen, this is the thing. I'm a fan, but I'm a fan because I am obsessed with him and his fiance. They're like the most beautiful couple.
What's her name?
Lori.
Okay.
Okay.
Just made that up.
Lori. Survey says
Doesn't
I'm going
sound
to need
real.
to see a photo of Michael B. Jordan's
But I
fiance.
just am super happy for them, and I'm just like cheering them on. And so I follow both of them.
Love
That's
it.
my story.
And,
Love
and
it.
so you should.
Yes.
They're
And
beautiful.
so
Young love. It's
Imagine.
young love.
is this them there?
Look
This is Michael B.
looking
Jordan's
for-
fiance right
Yes,
there.
they're stunning together.
Okay,
They're just like the whole
imagine.
vibe.
Imagine.
She's not the girl in the movies, though, is she?
No, she's
No.
not. No,
Okay.
No.
The girl that sings?
Let's
No.
pick.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll go somebody who's really well known. Beyonce.
Yeah.
Okay. And all of a sudden, Oneka goes on Beyonce's page,
Sure.
and she sees that her husband is like, "You go, girl.
Yeah.
I don't talk to Michael B. Jordan.
I'm sure her comments are benign.
Lemonade."
Yeah. Lemonade.
I still remember Bootylicious.
Wow. Wow.
You're
Yeah.
awful.
What if
Yeah,
that
well,
happened?
I mean, yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
What if that
is-
happened? See, that's what
See, but
Oneka
listen,
loves.
but
Little much.
listen,
That's what she
listen.
wants me to
Little
look
I'm
like.
gonna be
I don't have
honest.
time for that. I got a job.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm
You
trying
got
to.
people to shepherd.
That's right. I'm trying to lay down my life for the cause
that is
of
not
Christ.
even an 8-pack. It's like a 32 pack.
That's right.
Each of his 8 abs have
a lot of
8 abs of their own.
If you look at that picture, Oneka's commented on it.
Yeah.
I can promise you.
It's like a magic eye. If you stare long enough, the abs are going to start dancing
Start
like
moving.
an Old Spice commercial.
Yes.
Oh
An
my
old
God.
Awful.
That guy was amazing.
A man on a horse.
Man on a horse.
Uh-huh. That's right.
So
All I have
great.
to say, he works out and you have great biceps.
Yeah.
What's your least favorite exercise in the gym?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Mountain climbers or
No, I would probably say squats.
Sure.
You know, I mean, who likes to do squats? I don't love them, but they are necessary.
I'm saying
Yes.
squat thrusts. When you have to do the squat jump,
Listen,
that's my
that's
least
even
favorite.
worse. That's
Jumps are
even
hard.
worse.
That makes you want to vomit and
Yeah.
cry at the same
Yes.
time, and then like lie down in your vomit and then cry.
You ever heard of a man maker?
like a man maker sit up,
It's like I don't know, you have weights in your hand.
and you do a sit up?
No, it's like a renegade push-up,
Okay.
then a push-up, then you jump, and then you throw the weights on your shoulders, and you stand up, you push it, bring it down, then there might be a jump, and then you go back down.
That sounds like a man killer.
It
Yeah.
Not a
does.
man maker.
Not
Yeah.
a maker.
Yeah, so Pastor Craig does something called a man. Have you worked out with him?
No, I don't want to.
Terrible.
Yeah,
experience.
I've heard it.
It's terrible.
I've
But
seen
it's
that
fun
guy.
working out with his wife.
He's
I
so
love working
calm.
out with his
I love
Pastor
him.
Craig's so calm the whole time, but he's so intense. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yep.
Just a quiet calm. He's like asking questions, and you're like, I want to talk to you, like I'm
But
not
I'm
out
like,
of breath, but I want to.
right, right,
breath
yeah.
right now.
I'm
Hold on.
wheezing, and both of my lungs are wheezing
On
right
fire.
now.
They're like mad
No,
at
but he
you.
does a man maker where he takes like 2 35-pound dumbbells.
Yeah, of course he does.
And then he would start out as do a sit up, and then you jump you use the momentum to like roll into a standing thing.
What?
But then each time you come back, you tap
Oh my
the weights
gosh.
behind your head.
Oh,
Dangerous. You need a
wow.
helmet.
Yeah.
You're doing yeah.
yes.
And I will bring a helmet next time I work out with him.
Yes. So like, babe, did
Hold
you
on.
pack your
Hold on,
water?
Pastor
Wait,
Craig.
no.
Pastor Craig.
I need my helmet.
But it like, but it's gonna be like a helmet that like I can put 2 like LaCroix in with a straw
And
down in
just
my.
like while you're exactly.
It's not even a real helmet.
No,
It's just a
This is
decorative
for show.
helmet.
Water boy.
Like, it's like, what, is that a decorative helmet you have on? Yes, it is. Is that
I'm
a
so
turkey
glad you
jerky
asked.
you
Does that
have
light
stuck
up?
into the side of it?
Exactly. What's it glow in the dark?
So, oh man.
Oh my gosh, I'm sweating.
So yeah, your
funny.
man maker sounds worse though.
No, that one sounds pretty bad.
They're
That sounds
both
pretty
bad.
bad. Yep.
Yeah. What's your favorite exercise?
Ooh, favorite exercise would probably be. That's a good question.
You like all the rips.
I love pull-ups.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I do actually like
strong.
pull-ups.
Yeah.
I do like pull-ups. Yep. So I don't know why.
What kind
but
of grip do you do?
I try to do a bunch of different ones.
Okay, you mix it up.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? This one's chin up. That
Yeah,
one's pull up.
Yeah,
Wide grip.
Wide grip. I don't even know
Close
the
grip.
names.
Can you
Yeah.
do one-handed?
I don't think so.
You're a bad man.
No,
I
I
bet you
don't think so.
can.
I
He
cannot.
So
I do not
modest.
think I
Yeah,
can.
he's
He's like-
very modest.
I do not think
yeah.
I can. Again, that's another Rocky IV reference. I remember he was doing that in Russia.
One-handed pull-ups.
Yep, one-handed
Oh, yeah.
pull-ups. Yep.
Fighting
Shout
Drago.
Yep, fighting Drago. Yep.
Okay, what do you do for work? Yeah.
When I work out, I love the Peloton.
Yeah.
Yes,
Awesome.
yes.
Who's your
It's
favorite
so fun.
instructor?
Robin. I love Robin.
Oh, she's great.
Yeah. And her, I like to, when I'm on the bike, feel like I'm in the club. Because like the sounds are important to me. Because I want to
Yeah.
feel
Same.
like, you know, like
Yep.
where I'm just like going.
Yeah.
And
If
so
she doesn't have
I
the
have
right
to have, like, the-
earphones, right AirPods in,
Yeah.
and like somehow
don't judge me. I know what you're about to
the
say.
the music comes blaring through the home. I'm running towards our children. Giving them
But
earmuffs.
she's on AirPods. How can
Well,
they
but-
hear it?
Well, actually, she uses a wire a lot of times.
Yeah, I
A
do.
wire
Yeah,
to like big systems?
Plugs it into
Oh,
the
gotcha.
Yeah.
to the machine.
But sometimes I have technical issues.
Yeah.
And so then that music that little ears shouldn't hear.
Yes.
But I'm not paying attention to the words.
You just need the beat.
The beat.
Exactly.
The
It
beat.
motivates
Yes,
me.
yes.
I'm like,
Okay,
yes.
so have you ever done like Soul Cycle or
No, I have not
anything
been
in
to a Soul
person?
Cycle class. No.
No.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Yes. Years
It's
ago.
so fun.
It's
We got the
super-
Peloton years ago. This is kind of before the cool commercials, and they got all they were getting
Trouble.
hated on.
Oh, the Christmas thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got
But
beat
I
up pretty
love
bad.
it. Like
I
it's
do
such
too.
a fun workout.
Well,
I wish
the
I was
irony
just
was I
moving and
literally
stuff.
did buy Jenny the Peloton as a gift for Christmas or something like
It was
that.
for my birthday one year.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that was the whole like don't do that thing.
I guess so. Yeah, but
She
I'm
was
glad they had
thankful,
it.
you know.
It's like I've had it for 4 years at
Yeah,
least.
4 or
Yeah,
5
And I
years.
like it because
Yep.
it's there when I want to be a part of it.
Yeah. Yes, it's
Shit,
there.
I would get
there.
really canceled if people knew that I'd bought Jenny washer and dryer one year for her birthday too.
Oh, you would
But
get
she
so
was so
canceled.
thankful for it.
I love those kind of practical
Right.
gifts.
Exactly.
Honestly.
Wow.
'cause it's
Our,
like,
I-
we
it's a
had gotten a
gift that
pair
keeps
before
giving.
we were married. They were falling to pieces,
Yeah.
Right,
you know.
yeah.
And so got her the front loading cool ones
Yes,
and all
yes.
that. Surprised her, had them installed while she was out. So when she came, they were
It's
there.
just like,
Oh, that's
ta-da.
thoughtful.
amazing.
But I realized it's like
Today
you can't
no,
do
you
that.
can't.
Yeah,
You
but
know.
now you just said
But I
it,
did.
So now what's gonna happen
I
to
know.
you?
I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
If you never
spoke it
see
into
me
existence.
again,
That's right.
what happened? He bought a washer and dryer
He
for his
brought
Exactly.
his
wife.
wife. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Okay, have you ever done the lane break on Peloton?
No,
What's the
talk
lane
to
break?
me.
Is that video game?
So it's an option. So when you go on the screen, it says more rides. You press that, and then there's like scenic, and then there's one where like instructors will ride like Big Sur or like
Oh,
different
really?
places that you can like.
Have you
ride
done those
along with
tour
them.
ones? Like you go
No,
to
I
Italy
always
or
just
go
do
to
the-
I've done those.
so
a
that
couple
same
times.
screen,
Just hip hop.
Lane break.
Hip hop.
the
Yes.
same
But
screen
it's good
for
to
more
know.
rides. You hit the scenic and then there's lane break. It's a video game.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No
Yeah.
way.
So basically, it's like it's a wheel that is, but the music is amazing.
It's kind of like Tron. It's like a sci-fi
Oh,
road.
So
cool.
you
Yeah.
turn up the resistance to
Yes.
stay
To
in the
turn right.
lane or turn right or left or whatever, and it's just fun.
And you
I
have
need
to,
to
and
do-
then
I should
certain
check that out.
colors, you
I'll
get
check
to
it out.
certain
I'm gonna do it.
stretches of the road that are certain colors, and you have to speed up or slow down to hit them. And there's boosts. It
That's
makes it like
fun.
literally you're playing a video
And
game.
it's
Yeah.
interactive.
Yep.
Okay.
What's
I
that
need
video game? Was it air guitar? Not air
It's,
guitar.
it looks just like Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero. That's
Yes.
it. Guitar Hero.
It
Yeah.
looks just like that. And if you
Yep.
hit the certain speed up boost,
Yeah,
you're like,
exactly.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
But I feel like
Uh-huh.
it helps me get a better workout because sometimes with the instructors,
Yeah.
I will I won't do the full resistance
Exactly.
or I
yes,
won't go
'cause
as
you have
fast as I
options.
should.
It's like 25 to 35.
I
Yeah.
think
Like
they should be able
25.
to go like power your thing. Like, wouldn't that be sick if
That
you
would be
were in a
awesome.
class and it was like it took you to 80 for you?
Yeah.
Like, now I don't have a choice in it.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I could just stop.
I like that. Like the
That would
penal.
be
It would
awesome.
be like a penal colony.
Yeah.
And it would like push
Do
you.
this.
Yeah.
That would be good.
It's like your girl on the iPad. Do it better.
Yeah.
One more time.
Right now.
You lazy bum.
No, yeah. It's
Just like a
your
really
form's off. Your
mean-
form's
Your
off.
form's
Yeah.
off.
I feel like I'm being judged.
Oneka didn't used to clip in, but now she does,
On my
which is
bike.
great. So
Ooh.
I used to have to. I would clip in,
Yeah.
and then I would, clip out,
Of the
and then I'd have
Peloton.
to put her like what are those called? Shoe gates? I don't even know what that thing is called.
Yeah.
With the little,
Oh yeah, the little
Yeah.
cages.
cute little
Yeah,
cage,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So I would have to put that in by hand, and then take it off by hand.
Oh my
Marriage.
gosh.
When
Marriage.
it was my turn to get back on.
Oh, that
I was
sounds
like, honey,
exhausting.
if you can just try to clip in just one more time.
I'm going to show you this video on YouTube.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's going to be the heel out.
Exactly.
And
I
she
know.
now
I didn't,
does it, and it's
now
awesome.
I do it, but I didn't do it before because I felt
You felt
so
trapped.
stuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
I
felt
just didn't
trapped.
feel, I didn't like the.
If there was a fire, how are you
I'm
going to
sorry.
get
Get
out?
out.
I like options. I
Yeah.
love options. But now I clip in.
Now she does. It's a better workout.
It is a better workout
workout.
because you can
Yeah.
push and pull.
And you get a better, yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite thing to do together as a date night? Like, do you guys do date workouts, date walks? Do you go
Yeah,
to
yeah.
restaurants? What do you guys like to do?
We love boring dinner
Yeah,
movie.
dinner
like
movie.
we're dinner movie people.
Yeah, we love it.
Yeah,
Yeah, we love dinner
and
movie.
then when we're on vacation, we love like besides like being at the pool, we love like watching a bunch of movies. Like we binge a bunch of shark movies a couple of vacations ago,
Yep. So
and
we
just
we
ordered
saw
dessert and just
all
like
the
watch all
Jawses,
the
and then
every-
watched
Oh,
all
that's
the
so
Megalodon.
All these
Megalodon.
movies. Yes,
We-
all
we
of
did
them.
all
All
of
Ooh,
of
let's
them.
think of the worst shark movies.
Oh my gosh.
What's the one with Samuel L. Jackson
Oh,
where
yes.
he gets eaten?
Yeah,
Deep Blue
yeah.
Sea.
Deep Blue
Yes,
Sea.
and
Yep,
then-
we saw Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah, we
Yep.
just went in. We watched like 8 of them.
And then there's
I
that
There's
one
a
with
bunch of Deep Blue
the
Sea.
girl on the
Watching, like,
beach.
series together.
We saw that
Yeah.
one too. What was the one with the girl on the
Oh,
beach?
yes, I
What's her name
forget the
again?
titles.
Is it Blake?
Oh man,
Lively.
yeah,
Blake
yeah, yeah.
Lively.
We saw that
Was
one.
that Shadow
Shallow water.
Land or Shadow
Shallow
Water?
something.
The Shallows?
We're gonna
Was
need
it
Shallows.
Shallows.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
So
then there was
So we
the
love doing
Bethany Hamilton one. That was.
Oh,
did you watch that one?
Yes,
Which one is
yes,
that
yes,
one?
yes. The
Soul
one-
Surfer?
Yes, you saw that one.
Oh yeah.
forever
It's
ago.
about Jesus.
Ooh, that scene.
Yeah.
About Jesus.
Yes. We saw
About
that
Jesus.
one.
So there's Soul Surfer the movie, but then there's also the documentary.
Oh, I've
on
never
life,
seen that.
which was really beautiful.
Quite good.
It's called
Yeah. It shows her having a baby, how she
Unshakable
learned how to
or-
surf.
Wow,
What?
like the
It was
backstory.
great.
Yeah,
She would
yeah.
be like breastfeeding in the boat and then literally dive into a surf competition. It was insane.
What?
Oh, it's
Oh,
Yeah.
that's like
Beautiful.
another
Worth
level.
watching.
It's
What was
so
that called? It was the
inspiring.
Bethany Hamilton documentary.
Unshakable or
It was
something
worth
like-
watching.
Okay, we need
It'll
to
bless
watch
you.
that.
It was on an airplane randomly. We were like,
Okay.
dang. That was
Unstoppable.
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 Yeah.
We need to watch
Oh,
that.
it's-
Unstoppable.
But we
It's
love
inspiring.
and we love series and like Netflix.
But the
and
Soul Surfer scene where the tiger shark gets her arm.
Oh my gosh.
That was
that was
gnarly.
rough.
It was so quiet.
It was.
Have you guys surfed?
No, I've never surfed.
Never surfed.
Would it be fun?
No.
Well, if you think about that scene, it won't be. but-
I know. That's my
Right.
problem. I'm like, man, the shark is definitely going after a brother. Hands down. Okay.
It's like,
If
that guy
I'm out
eats a
there-
lot of turkey jerky.
If I'm out there,
smell it. I
you're going to
smell
see
the
that
turkey
dark
bacon.
meat. You're going to look
That
at these
dark
I
thighs.
can tell he's been eating some turkey bacon. We're coming for him.
I can smell it on his fingers. I'd have to scrub in before I went surfing. Let me just tell you that right
gotta
now.
keep that
Smell it
bacon
on
up.
his fingers. They're like, then I can eat the vegetarians.
Bruce, he's here.
Bruce
That's a
from Nemo?
Nemo.
Yeah.
Stop.
That's fun. It is fun though. Like stand-up paddleboarding. Have you ever done that?
Yes, I have done
That's
that.
fun. Like it's, and you can surf waves on a stand-up paddleboard.
Oh, you can?
Oh
called
yeah.
paddle surfing, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
See, y'all are way more outdoorsy
You
than
are.
we
You
are.
are, yes.
We're
Which I
more-
respect.
I respect that too.
Yes.
I do. I love it.
Do you? Or but we're not.
Levi,
Camping? Do you guys camp?
Levi's
would-
good at getting us out. And
No,
doing
I
things.
love that.
Have you ever
love
done it?
No, I've camped. I went to Crested Butte for like a week.
You've been fly fishing.
Yeah, I've been fly fishing. That's where I did the fly fishing.
I
I'm
would
done.
be down with camping if there was a place that had electricity nearby.
Sure.
Because I love options.
Yes.
But I'm not like into like remotes.
What
And,
do you
like-
need to plug electricity into so badly that you need it?
Ooh.
I'm curious. I'm just curious. Like, well, I'm not judging you. I'm just
No, I
saying,
love this.
what
good
do
one.
you
I love
want
it.
to plug in?
I think it's more mental. I like to know I could if I wanted to.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's like getting out of the
Oh.
Peloton. You want to be able to run
Exactly.
away
I
from
love
the fire.
options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I love options. Like I like coffee options. I just love options.
There's
Yeah.
good
I do
coffee
too.
options for camping, though.
See? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we got something from someone that was like this way that you can grind beans like on while you're camping. It was like
Yeah.
a camping
I've wanted to do an RV trip. We've talked about this, doing an RV trip
with our kids.
with our kids.
Which they have electricity in those.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
then
but
it-
I would if it was like with the right group.
Yeah.
And I had like if 20 minutes away I knew I could do whatever I needed to do if I wanted to do it, then I
Yeah,
would.
yeah.
But I'm not like, oh, the nearest whatever is an hour and away. Yes.
I would like to do it with my kids.
Yeah.
At least my sons. I think Elle would enjoy it probably
Yeah, yeah,
too. But I'd like to try it, but I'm not like, it's more for a rite of passage.
Yeah.
than-
And for the memories.
Yes.
and the memories,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I love hotels.
But going to the bathroom
Oh,
by
that's
a
nice.
tree,
Yeah. By a tree.
those flies, they come quick.
Sitting on
disgusting.
poison ivy.
Yeah, it's like,
those things, yeah.
I don't,
Those
I don't want to do that.
You have to
okay?
bury it with the shovel. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I had
see,
spam, and they must love spam.
Disgusting. That is
I apologize. It's too many details right now.
Oh,
So
man.
we're not campers.
So we're not
But we would
campers.
try it. We would
Hiking,
do it.
you ever do
Okay.
that stuff?
No, hold on. We need to talk about this because
Say it.
Levi's really good. I feel like he's good at creating like experience for people. Like he does that for our family really well.
That's awesome.
But I feel like Levi would
We
be
could
able
camp
to
together and you would have fun.
He'd be
No,
able to
yeah, I would
curate
trust
something
y'all.
that you
Yeah.
guys would like though, because he would be able to be like, okay, we have this spot with electricity 20 minutes away,
See.
but this is experience
Or I would just
for you
bring a
guys.
generator and then you have
See.
electricity right there.
No, yeah. I would say that I would do
okay.
it with y'all. I
Yeah.
would. I would go camping because I feel
I
like
wouldn't
you
turn
would
it
know.
on, but I would just tell you, Onika, it's here. If
See,
should
and
the
now-
need arise to toast
see?
something, we will plug the toaster in
Just
to
that
this.
alone,
Yeah.
like that alone, I'm like, okay,
All right.
I'm with that.
You need a
Um,
toaster
But
strudel.
We
you
don't
know.
like bugs. Just so you know, if a bug comes into our house, it's like
Our whole family goes
everybody
crazy.
goes crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just talking about those mosquito eaters that don't
Yeah.
even do anything to you. They're just really big and flying around, and they can't even hurt you.
Our
they can't
family
bite you.
loses their
and we're like,
mind.
oh my gosh, there's a mosquito, Dad!
Yeah.
Come here, get the mosquito.
They're dramatic.
And we're all just chasing it. There's a fly in the house. We're like, okay, who's gonna get it?
Yeah,
Get
yeah,
the fly,
yeah,
get the
yeah.
fly.
We're
I
those
mean,
people.
we do not like bugs. If there's a bee in the backyard, our kids are out of the pool in like 45 seconds.
Yep.
It is, everybody's ducking and running.
So who kills it? Who eventually rises up and kills it?
You, I would say.
Onika.
No, I'm out.
Oh no! I usually
You
have
muster-
to step up.
you have to-
yeah,
yeah.
I'm like,
You
okay,
have to just
I
do
can't go
it.
out like a sucker. So I step up and I'm like, I'm gonna do this thing,
Yeah.
and I kill it. Not because I want
Football
to.
helmet.
Football
yeah.
helmet.
Yeah.
LaCroix with
Yeah.
the straw,
Yeah.
little buzz on the top, and I step in there with strength. But we don't love bugs, so that's the other problem.
That is hard
Well,
with camping.
with
True.
camping.
Yeah. Like the kind that like
It's where they
bite-
live.
Like,
It's
I
their
don't want
home.
all the bites.
Yes.
You
No.
know.
And mosquitoes love Onika.
They do. They do the dark chocolate. They
luscious
love it. I'm
skin.
dark chocolate for those of you listening. Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate. Brought to you by Dark Chocolate,
Dark chocolate.
And for
which is
whatever
super
Dark
high in
chocolate and kale.
antioxidants.
the
and, yeah.
mosquitoes, they love me. They love
They
me.
do. If mosquitoes are around, like at this table
Oh,
right
it's
here,
game over.
it's going to
I
Onika.
think
And I
it's a
have, like,
blood
a-
type thing because some
okay.
people do tend to get more mosquito
Oh, yeah.
bites.
I'll
than
get
others.
like 100.
Yeah.
Oh my
it's
gosh,
crazy. I'm
that's
not allergic,
horrible.
but they'll just light me up.
Yeah, she will get a lot of mosquitoes. So that we don't
That
enjoy
makes
bugs.
sense. That makes
We
sense.
like electricity.
So you would need like
You're not cut out for
I-
life in the
No.
woods.
Yeah,
no.
right,
We're
right,
you
right.
would need a place where you could like surround yourself with like pipe and drape bug net.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Nothing
bug-
comes in.
See,
Yep.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then have electricity. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if that screen was left open, you would see us going, close the screen,
But
close the
listen,
screen.
but you know what? I could camp by the beach.
Okay.
Because I love the beach.
Okay.
Oh,
and
that's
that
true.
air
There is
is
beach
like
camping.
that
No, you
air
can't
is
camp
good for
on
my
the beach.
soul.
You can't.
There's,
Yeah.
there's
I
state
could get
parks
down
on
with
the
that.
beach,
Like,
plenty of
oh.
places.
Yeah,
there.
Oh.
Like in Orange County, there's
Which I love.
state parks on the beach. Literally, like Jenny was like 7 months pregnant with Olivia. We camped there. You wake up on the beach.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Okay,
See,
that would
see,
be
that's-
cool.
See,
Yeah,
I think we just
that is
discovered
fun.
it for me.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is
New
really
Peloton
fun.
ride, camping on the
Because there's not
beach.
as many bugs,
Noted.
on
Yes.
the
Sure.
beach at all. Yeah.
Yeah, see,
We don't like sand in the tent, but
Well,
we can make it.
you know.
We can figure it out.
Work around
You're
that.
gonna have issues. There's gonna be something that breaks.
Basically,
We don't like sand.
You guys want to camp when we get to heaven.
Yeah.
See, right, exactly.
Basically.
You know
don't
what?
have
You might
sand.
just
But
want to stay
listen,
home.
I would-
Honestly,
I would do it though for the experience because we have some friends that invited us on their boat. They had like a really nice boat and they took a boat vacation and they invited us. Remember we
Yeah,
went on the
that's
boat?
right. Yep.
That's
and
fun.
it was like camping on the water. But
houseboats are fun too.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was a great
Like we have some of
experience.
the
Yeah.
best memories. So
Yeah.
we do it a couple times.
Yeah.
We would try it. We
It's
would.
like a mission trip.
Exactly.
You really do have to shift into that.
Yeah.
You
one.
do. You kind
You
of
just have to shift a tiny
go into
bit.
another gear.
Another year. Yeah.
We would
but
do
we
it.
got the memories for it. It was fun.
Where would you send us camping?
Yeah, where would you send
I
us?
gotta
Okay,
think
planner,
about it. I've heard
ideal
you've given
camping
me a
trip.
lot to think
You have a
about.
lot to work to mull over.
I'm gonna work on this. So
Okay.
we're gonna get you in the woods.
Okay,
and
let's
it'll
do
be we'll have
the
nonstop
We'll live to
cameras.
tell it.
Cameras.
And you'll, like,
it'll be a
remember this
reality TV
conversation.
show. I can tell
Exactly.
you right now, it'd be very funny.
It would be.
have-
camping
we're gonna have
is
GoPros
like
mounted everywhere.
Everything. It would be
Yeah.
everything.
So, well, listen, you two are beautiful people.
Oh,
Thank you
we
for being in
love
our
you.
lives.
Yeah,
Thanks
we
for
love y'all.
talking. And you're the best. So.
Hey, thanks for being who you are. You guys are amazing.
Yeah.
You
I
really
know.
are. You're special people.
If you end up anyone listening in Dallas, Texas, Shoreline City Church,
Yes.
come see them.
Go
White
see
Rock
'em.
area.
yes.
Yeah.
And soon to be What's the new place? Where's the new building in?
It is right there next to White Rock Lake, still on that same East Dallas side of town, 10805 Walnut Hill Lane.
Brand new building.
Ooh,
Brand
yes,
new building. We're
let's
really
go.
excited about it.
Come
Yes,
on.
indeed. Humble.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being our friends.
Hey,
We
we
love
love you
y'all.
so
Love you.
much.
Thank you so much for listening. And be sure to swing by LeviLusko.com to see what's going on in our world, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. In the meantime, we would love to connect with you on social media. Jenny and Levi Lusko, out.